Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Tori if you're new here, and today I am going to show you a classic prepper pantry haul. I feel like the last few videos we've been focusing on specific categories, and I haven't really showed you what I've gotten at the grocery store in the last few weeks. So I'm going to start with this week, and I'm going to try and bring back the weekly hauls for the prepper pantry. So if you are new here, hi, hello, my name is Tori. We make videos 3 to 4 times a week all about life here in Northern Colorado. I try and teach you how to be prepared on a budget. We take it as a sensible approach, and I try my best to remain calm. We are trying to be prepared, not scared. So if you are new here, I used to do these types of hauls very often on the channel, and we try and do things on a budget. So I'm spending maybe an extra $5 or $10 a week and stocking up on preferably shelf-stable items to just get us by on a rainy day. So if you've seen the last few videos, you've seen that I'm trying to stay away from the big box stores. That's not necessarily happening tomorrow. I will probably let you know when it does happen, but my plan is to support local farms for our meat and dairy needs, and then we are going to grow our veggies and fruits for the year in our garden that we have, and hopefully that will last us. Of course, we are not perfect, so it could be possible that we might go to a big box store. I'm just trying to avoid them for many different reasons, but mainly because I love a sense of community. Of course, we would love it if you introduced yourself down in the comments. Let us know if you're new to prepping, if you're a seasoned prepper. This list is just supposed to be random. I don't need comments telling me what I've forgotten or what I need more of. If you've watched my channel for a while, I've been doing this for a little bit of time, so I know a thing or two, but of course there's always something to learn. So these are my preferences. This is what my family is stocking up on, and if you've seen the last couple of videos, you can kind of see what we also stock up on, and you can see really anything, my prepper pantry itself, and some tips and tricks that I like to give. So I hope this is helpful. I'm gonna get you turned around and show you what I got, but I need to go to the store first. So let's do that. I have to check on the chickens quick, and yeah, when I get back, I will show you what I have. Okay, I need to actually go to the store to pick up a few things, but I need to come talk to the chicks and ducks first, and y'all haven't seen them in a while, but we have them fenced in back here for garden season because they're savages. If you have chickens, you know. The ducks could really be fine, but hi girls. Yeah, we're getting about, I'd say, 6 to 8 eggs per day. I'm gonna try and get this on here. Dolly's already pecking my feet. Hello. Hi. No, please stop. Hi. Hi. Oh, that's Loretta. This is Dolly. She's the head honcho. Are you the head honcho? Yeah, but I did want to just come out and show you that. You know what? That wasn't nice. Stop it. And give you an update because I haven't done a lot of day in the lives, but Winnie Girl is giving us some white eggs, and then Luna is giving us some really dark black. Lavender gives us this like beautiful grayish purple. So oddly enough, that is just like a good, hey, oh my gosh, stop. That is a great little, hold on. So yes, sometimes we have to pick her up. She's very, very attention seeking, aren't you? Yeah. So that's great because her name is Lavender. And then I'll get you turned right back around to show you Wednesday, our Drake, who is the protector of all of this little clan right now. So Wednesday, we actually got for free. We did not know that she was actually a male duck, a Drake. But that's okay. I think she's a blue Swedish, but I could be wrong. Someone in the comments may know. And Winnie is a Welsh Harlequin. And then the Cayuga ducks are the two dark with iridescent towards the back. And you will see that Luna we got, and she was pretty, I mean, she was pretty set up already. She has a niacin deficiency, so her feet are just, I mean, there's no really, it's irreversible. So Dolly, oh my goodness. Okay, I'm gonna head to the store, but I did want to just show you what's going on. I'll show you the baby chicks quickly too, because they are getting very large. And then over here we have the babies. This is Dixie here. Hi, honey. And this is Daisy. And I think Dixie is a golden lace. Ooh, that's blurry. There we go. I think, hold on, let me try a different lens here. Okay, so yes, Dixie is a golden lace, and I really think Daisy might be, I don't know how to say this, but some of her feathers on the top there are iridescent. I think she's a Barnevelder. I think that's how you say it, but I could be wrong. Very beautiful birds. They were buy one, get one free, $1.99. So we got 2 of those just to add to our flock. But if I am right about Daisy, she's going to do dark chocolate brown eggs and then the occasional light blue egg. And then the golden lace, you know, those are just brown eggs. But I'm very excited. They're thriving, doing great. I'm ready to introduce them to the flock here. I'm just waiting on a warm day so I can kind of, I don't know, just supervise. Dolly's, as you saw, is kind of a jerk. She's the head hen of everybody, so I'm concerned about the pecking order. Dixie is blind, so it will be a whole thing. There you go. But yes, all right. I am going to head to the store. When I get back, I will show you my haul. I'm back. It is quite a bit later. I ended up going to 2 stores because they were in the same plaza, and one of the stores was having a sale. So I'm excited. It's a very random haul, but it was under $15, which was very cool. So here we go. I did an inventory and I noticed that we did not have enough black beans or Great Northern beans to finish off my little I'd say I stock 10 per can of each of these because these are the most eaten beans in my household. So I got an organic black bean and a Great Northern bean simply because they didn't have an organic Great Northern bean. But the organic beans are very cheap. I like to keep them dry. I like to keep them just like this. But I will say, some people tell me that they can't digest beans. And what helped me was actually not buying them in a can. It was consuming them you know, dry and then cooking them on my own. So what I do, not with these, but with my dry beans, is soak them overnight with some water and apple cider vinegar. I don't know exactly what it does to that. I have an idea, but I'm not going to go all scientific on you here. And then after that, I just consume them just like that. Or, I mean, you could cook them off if you wanted to, but most of the time they are going to be okay if you soak them and then cook them. But a lot of the time I will soak, cook, then freeze. That way I have them to pull from. So you could do that if you wanted to. And, you know, beans store essentially indefinitely, not in the can, but yeah, I did want to mention that. I'm trying to keep it brief. I got a comment that I don't get to the point, and I do apologize for that, but this is just how I talk. I've spoken this way, you know, for 32 years minus 1. And I don't know, this is how I present my channel. So if you have a problem with that, there are plenty of other channels to get to, but also most of my videos aren't that long, so you might want to check your attention span. But that's all I'm gonna say on the matter. Moving over here, we have organic soups. We have the organic chili by Amy's and the lentil vegetables. And I do love these soups, but don't be fooled by organic labels. Of course, I prefer them, but you still have to look at some of the sodium, 720 milligrams. So I like to water this down or bulk it up with some potatoes or something like that. This is not something that I'm consuming on a daily basis, but I would say definitely just double check the sodium content in there. And then another thing about Amy's is I don't think the lentil veggie has it, but one of them has, well, okay, so this is high oleic safflower or sunflower oil. So I tend to stay away from oils like that, but you know, it's up to you. So these were buy one, get one free at Sprouts. I was pretty excited about that. So King Soopers and Sprouts were my stores this week. And then moving on, the American Beauty pasta was 99 cents. And I like to store these long term. I recently got a comment about like pointy pasta kind of breaking through Mylar. And that's never happened to me, but it's definitely, I mean, I could see that happening. So that's something that you might want to check into, just maybe binding it with something else and then putting it in Mylar. But you could also store these in glass jars if you're not doing like long-term storage. So I've done a video on that. You just suck all the air out of it with your vacuum sealer and hose attachment. It's very easy. So I just picked up 3 of those. We have a lot of pasta on hand down there, and I'm not sure if that would be, I think I would grab for rice if I'm doing something long term, but pasta is delicious, obviously. So I got some elbow macaroni, some large shells, and then the Italiano trio. And I said a few videos back that I did not like this, but my kids really enjoyed it. So I ended up giving it to them. So we just ended up restocking it. Next up on the list when it comes to, I guess, long-term is quinoa. I really love quinoa. You know, there's so many different kinds out there, and I don't get the organic variety just because I find that it's super expensive, but basically all you're looking for in the ingredients is whatever kind it is. So this is white quinoa. You can get red, rainbow. I've seen purple. But yeah, I really love quinoa. Next on my list, because I actually went through my stock, is beluga lentils. I really enjoy beluga lentils, and they did have it at King Soopers. Believe it or not, it was $13.99, and that was for 12 ounces, and this is 16. So not something in the budget for me, but if you can find beluga lentils, they are delicious with some wild-caught salmon and sweet potato, and make a little grain bowl out of it. So good. Next on the list is sauerkraut. I was excited to find some sauerkraut. I do like making my own, but when it comes to my prepper pantry, I really love having some good probiotics, gut health in my prepper pantry, and this organic sauerkraut is good. They also have a dill variety, but I really enjoy this. Next up is some Simple Truth sweet and spicy tuna. This was on sale for 85 cents. I'm not exactly sure why. It was a closeout, these two, so maybe they are getting rid of it. I don't know, because I've seen closeout items at King Soopers and then they never really close out. So I don't know. We really enjoy this. I think it's super tasty as is because it has a lot of flavor with that sweet and spicy. I cannot handle spice. I'm really bad at it, and this is not that spicy, and it's wild caught. We talked about tuna a little bit in a video. It's a product of Thailand. I'm unfamiliar of the fishing in Thailand. If you're new here, my dad's a fisherman, and I just I don't know, I question a lot, but the Safe Catch Elite has garlic and herb, and they have different flavors, and it's wild tuna, but I think they're in Indonesia. Let me see. Where are you from? Where are you from? Okay, Pacific or India. Yeah, so this is from Thailand too. Okay, I don't know. If anybody has any suggestions on wild tuna that's caught here in the U.S., I don't know, that I could have someone to talk to and just ask about their fishing. I just want to know about it. I am very interested in that. I'm also, I don't really know a lot about the Indian and Pacific Oceans, so where that fish is. So not to get off on a tangent, but if anyone has any tuna related information, that would be helpful. If you can tell, I'm very tired and very pregnant. So I'm trying my best to wrap it up here. But next up, speak of pregnancy, raspberry leaf tea. Yay. Buy one, get one free at Sprouts. And raspberry leaf tea, it's great for us women, for your menstrual cycle, but you can also ripen your cervix when you're in your 3rd trimester. I just genuinely enjoy the taste, so you could do that too. But yeah, I don't know. I really enjoy it. Like I said, very easy to grow though. I have it in the garden. I just like having it in this little this tea bag form, and you can store these in a different way. I'll probably go through this though. So this is kind of like my immediate pantry, but I decided to include it, and that is it. I do want to chat with you about one quick little thing. Okay, I'm in my living room here, so I'm just trying to quickly chat with you, but I did want to talk about something on the channel, and I know a lot of us have different information, and I guess I just want to get everyone's viewpoint on this because I really cannot find any site that I trust, and everything that I've seen is conflicting. But recently the Cattlemen's Association was supposed to vote on whether they were going to inject livestock with mRNA, and yeah, if you're familiar with what's going on with that, I'd love to hear your thoughts, because you go from one article that says it's happening, and then you go from an article that says it's not happening. And when it comes to the media, I don't trust most of it, especially with these like jazzy headlines that they have. I find a lot of people like share these articles and they're so appalled by what the headline says, but if you actually read into the article, there's generally some way that it is explained to, I don't know, you just have to seek the truth. And I'm curious about this because this will be a big thing. I'm like slowly starting to eat meat, and that is for this pregnancy. I don't know if I'm going to continue to do that, but it makes you wonder, you know, because I don't particularly want to eat meat that's injected with a vaccine. I don't know if livestock owners can get around it, if it's going to be a rule, if it's going to be a state by state thing, but it's definitely, I don't know, it's worth talking about, and I know a lot of us follow this, so it's just something that I've been thinking about. And then on the flip side of it, you know, even if they're not injected, I'm sure it's been in their feed for the last few years, so that's another thing to think about. Yeah, so not to get all daunting, but I really want to start thinking about that for my family. And I mean, there's always honesty when it comes to the people locally. I can ask them this kind of thing without them being annoyed or anything. They are actually happy to share it with me and happy that I'd like to inform myself. So let me know what's going on in your area. Let me know how you feel about that. Again, I grew up in a hunting family, so that's something that's always been, I don't know, I guess like a pride thing for me. I've always been really proud of my family being able to hunt for our own meat and like passing down the education and knowledge to do that for their children and then my children. But yeah, it's just something that's been on my mind. So it'd be really great to hunt all of our meat, but I don't know if it's like 100% possible. So we might be going to the store for some items. Again, my dad's a fisherman, so we'll have fish, but you know what's going into the water. There could be contaminants there. So these are just things that I'm thinking about that I wanted to include in the video just to have a conversation, a positive conversation. I don't really want to hear any negativity, but I love feedback from both sides. So I hope this haul was helpful. I tried to get through that sentence a million times, but I got stumbled on my words. We will know more this week about when this baby is coming. Again, if you aren't following the story, I have another channel and it goes more into depth about this high-risk pregnancy and what's going on with that. So if I disappear from this channel, go to the other channel and I'm sure it will fill you in. But we are trying to keep this baby in as long as possible, and we would love the prayers, so that'd be great. But yeah, I did want to share with you what I was stocking up on this week. Alrighty, my friends, that is going to do it for today's video. I hope this served as motivation for you to prep on a budget. So if you are new here, we try and do things on a budget. I think that came across clearly in today's video. I'm going to try and keep doing these prepper pantry hauls maybe once or twice a week just to show you the random items that my family likes to prep. Let me know what you got this week for your emergency stash. As always, stay adventurous, stay creative, and I will catch you on the next one. Bye, everyone.